Good afternoon from the side of the motorway and welcome to another travel day video. I'm doing this one solo today because Alicia is a busy girl, but all being well it should feature 3 hotels and 2 flights, and we're kicking things off here at the Travel Lodge Falkirk. Now I don't mind a travel lodge, especially when they're 40 quid a night and you can put up with a bit of grubby furniture, but overall, got to be honest, this room's pretty good. Even with this beautiful view, but we can cancel that noise with the main window, and you've even got this little extra one here. Silence. But then again, I do like my fresh air. I've got a nice clean bathroom in the corner. I can remember in the past in travel lodges where I wouldn't even want to use the bathroom, because it was so bad, but this one's really nice. And as with most travel lodges, it's actually got a bath. In a bathroom, who would have thought? But being here on my own, it's not quite the same, so I'm glad you're coming with me, and pack your bags, this trip's a biggie. Honestly, the weather here in Scotland for the last couple of weeks has been awful, and that's the back end of, is it Storm Bram blowing through at the moment? The drive down here was interesting, so I thought I'll book somewhere last minute, go somewhere a bit more exotic, and the forecast, rain. Did I bring a brolly? Of course I didn't, but I've got more luggage than usual. If I get hungry, we are 3.9 miles from Falkirk Central Retail Park, 2.5 miles from Asda, 2.5 miles from Tesco. Meal deal, anyone? Let's just say I got lucky there because the lady that I jumped in the taxi. If you're new to my channel, you'll see that I don't film these as reviews as such. It's more the experience of the journey itself. So let me know what you think of this format, and to everyone else, here we go again. But I must admit, it does feel good to just sit here without any of the distractions of home and just crack on with some work. Well, that was a very comfortable night, thank you Travel Lodge. Let's get going. Aye, really good beds they've got here. And now we've got a very chilled afternoon till I need to go out to the airport, a wee bit of shopping, 2 things top of my list, dollars and sunblock. My car's still there, that's always a bonus. And I think we'll go somewhere nearby for the next bit. So we're on a canal system here that runs right across Scotland, from Edinburgh behind us to Glasgow in front of us. And where we are this morning, this is known as the Central Belt of Scotland, and would you believe in today's video I'm taking you to the Central Belt of the world. So we'd better get going, eh? And just like that, it's dark. Welcome to Edinburgh Airport, and yes, that is the sound of a trolley case. You'll know where I'm going because it'll be in the title or the thumbnail somewhere, but I haven't said it out loud yet, and that's because I get a bit nervous flying long haul, especially on my own. But today, we're off to Quito in Ecuador. First flight, the 8:30 to Amsterdam. Did I mention that I'm only going for the weekend? Yeah, it's not your typical weekend destination, is it? A guy on his own going to South America for a couple of days. That's not dodgy at all, is it? Yeah, as a geography geek, it's always been a bit of a bucket list destination, old Ecuador, and that is because, of course, I'd like to go and stand on the line of the equator, and it shouldn't take too long, so a weekend will be enough. Aye, there'll be a few Scots going there next year, eh? Kilts and bagpipes at the ready. Unfortunately, I won't be one of them. There's not too many non-stop direct services between Scotland and South America, so it's a wee stop in Amsterdam tonight, hotel there, and then the big flight first thing tomorrow morning. And the hotel in Amsterdam, it's a wee bit different, so stay tuned. Thank you. It's so weird having 2 bags, I'm not used to it.
Hello.
Hi. Not too far to go tonight.
Dear passengers, once again welcome aboard on this KLM Supporter flight with destination Amsterdam.
We've got some kind of pasta salad, some macarons and nuts, is that? And a sneaky wee gin and tonic, just to settle the nerves, you know. Sorry, it's very difficult to show you anything tonight. The cabin's quite dark. I've just got these really bright lights above us.
Expect to be parked at about 10 to 11 local time. Cabin crew, doors may be open.
Let's go.
Alright, thank you very much. onto a bus. I guess it's because it's the last flight of the night. We're just at a remote stand. That was a good little flight. Sorry I couldn't really film much.
I think the knuckles were white, so it could be a bit like...
I'm not quite sure what I do now. It will all make sense in a moment. Do I go to transfers? I think I maybe do. But what about passport control? So let me explain. I'm staying at one of the two airside hotels tonight, but does that mean I transfer, go through passport control and then go to the hotel? Or do I just go to the hotel straight away? I seriously, I've got no idea. Time to check good old Gemini, who's becoming my best friend on this trip. Right, so don't follow transfers T6 to 9, etc. Look for Lounge 3, but I can't see anything that says Lounge 3. Well, there's a sign for Yotel, but I'm looking for the Mercure, which gets horrible reviews, by the way. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Wow, it'll be midnight by the time my head hits that pillow. It's like the airport's closed. We have found it, Mercure Hotel, up the stair. We're winning, folks, we are winning. I'm just confused that I didn't go through any kind of passport control. Oh well. Hello.
Hello.
SteveMarsh, please. Grand, thank you very much.
Nice.
You too. Room 9. Or Capsule 9. I'm not sure what's going to be behind this door. Ah, it's massive. Seriously, I was half expecting a little capsule or something. What's that noise? Oh yeah, I haven't closed my door. And we are in Amsterdam. I should start being a bit quieter. I don't know how thin these walls are, and we could have neighbours, and it's now 20 past 11. And it's just as well I arrived late, because I don't think you can check in before 8 PM, which seems a bit crazy. But we do have water, we've got a kettle, got a phone. Never used a phone in a hotel room. Just brush my teeth, and then all I need to work out is what time do I need to get up in the morning. I love how they call it complimentary coffee, as if they're being nice when the room was 166 quid for 7 hours. Good night, see you in the morning. A very good morning to you. Well, I didn't get much sleep, but let's just say it was enough. Almost. But it does feel weird still being in bed an hour and a half before my flight boards. I'd better get moving. I'm not at all ashamed to be going with the comfies this morning, because this flight is up there with the longest I've ever taken. 12 hours and 5 minutes. What a thought. Right, I think I've got everything. Just over an hour till boarding now. Nervous but excited. Good morning. Room number 9, please. Alright, thank you. Have a good day. We are looking for the E-gates now. A bit more life about the place this morning. Oh, they've got caps. Okay, that hotel was a bit expensive when you consider how much time you actually spend in the bed, but the advantage of waking up inside the airport terminal, priceless. And I'll be on something like that big beauty for the next 12 hours. So that big 777 I was pointing at just randomly, that is actually my plane. Hey, that information screen's a nice touch, I like it. Not so much the weather. Ah, it'll be fine. And on the bright side, a 777, I've got to say, it's one of my favourites. This is when it really hits home. I'm actually terrified of flying, or the plane not flying, if you know what I mean.
Se ruega que esperen hasta que su número de zona sea llamado.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. 5K. Please.
5K.
Thank you. Aye, would you believe it, folks? That's my seat. This is awfully exciting. I don't do this very often. Oh, a charger. Does it work? Indeed it does. And a mirror. Hello. We'll have plenty of time to have a good look around, don't worry. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Here you are.
Do not get used to this, Stevie boy. Oh, headphones. Nice. I wonder if these seats are quite new. They look pretty fresh, to be fair. But the main thing for me, of course, has been able to stretch the legs, because especially in long journeys, they get a bit sore. It's at times like this you realise it's never too early for champagne, is it? Cheers. That tastes far too good at this time of the morning. Always the map. I can remember when I was a kid I would just sit and look at the atlas for hours on end. And there's what we're doing today. Oh, I just noticed, look at that big engine. And I also just noticed I've got 2 windies.
On behalf of KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
On by mistake. Talk about privacy, eh? I'm not really sure how the audio is because it is quite noisy in the cabin, so I'm trying out the little mic as well, but we've been served some Dutch cheese and a nice orange juice. I'm avoiding the alcohol just now. The champagne was just an exception, but it's still too early for me. The choice was cheese or salmon, by the way. Cheese every time for me. The starter has been served. I've gone for the tomato soup. It's a nice salad. It's on a tray, but a really nice tray. Got some Dutch butter, a warm roll, ginger ale, and Montrose on the map. And when you consider that in Montrose right now it's 10:30 in the morning, this does feel early, but I'm starting to get hungry. I hope this is acceptable because I'm doing it. And dinner time already. That's the steak. I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, it wasn't fine dining, but up here at 35,000 feet, that's not really what I would expect anyway. I would class it as comfort food. The steak was a little bit overdone, but I finished it. It was decent enough. Dessert, my favourite course, has arrived, and there was a choice of cheese or an apple and cinnamon something. Looks good. What do you think? Cup of coffee and a wee chocolate housse. Just spotted another island. Let's go and have a look. Wow, the volcanoes on those islands were absolutely stunning. I was about to have a nap, but that's fair woken me up. So maybe what we do now is open this amenity kit. Socks. Oh, eye mask. Toothbrush, toothpaste tabs, okay, face cream, something, and oh, a little pen, lip balm, is that it? I think so. No folks, this is not me going to brush my teeth. That's not toothpaste, that's mayonnaise. Do you know why? Wi-Fi on board. That was an unexpected bonus. It's text only, but I've been able to chat away to Alicia on WhatsApp for the whole flight. The signal hasn't even dropped once. And the other thing I can't quite believe is that we've only got 2 hours 40 minutes to run. That has gone quick. Final meal has arrived. I think it's a Thai curry, even though of course I'm not overly hungry. Boy, have they fed us well. Meanwhile, out the windy, you know, I really do love these plates. Is that called Delft? Am I right? But this is the hot one. This is the curry. Of course, the icing on the cake of any KLM business class flight is the little Delft house that you get given, and I believe it contains alcohol. And this is actually the first one that I've ever got legitimately, not from a charity shop. They come round with a tray of them and you can choose. It's a really difficult decision, but I went for the smallest one. The guy came round again when he saw that I was filming. He was saying, "What number house have you got?" And I was like, "It's number 7." And he was saying that this one is an actual house in Amsterdam. You can look it up online and you can see the address as well. So one day we've got to visit this house, haven't we?
We're about to start our descent. Remaining flight time is approximately half an hour.
Also during descent, power banks are not allowed.
Si se cambio de asiento durante el vuelo.
All we've got to do now, especially in business class, is check all these different cubby holes to make sure we've got everything. Leave the headphones, unfortunately.
Vast is die reizen met kinderen jonger dan 2 jaar.
Chemical is aangesluit.
I'm so nervous about leaving something. Don't forget that, Steve. It's got your passport. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, KLM. That was fantastic, wasn't it? We are through security, and what's the first thing we see? Johnny Walker. Hey, that only took about 5 minutes to get through as well. We're in. My first time in South America. And I've got no idea where I'm going. Oh, I need to change my frame rate, don't I? Looks a bit windy. It didn't feel windy on approach, to be fair. At least it's not raining yet. Right, I need to get a taxi. I need to get an official taxi, of course. And I think it is these yellow ones, but from what I read, you go inside, there's a little kind of kiosk. You pay there, it's a fixed fare, and then they will guide you out to the right taxi. You know, I don't want to get in anything dodgy. I don't see any taxi kiosks, not yet anyway. Well, just as I say that, there they are, taxi. Just need to get the name of my hotel first, don't I?
El de la Mariscal o el del centro histórico?
Mariscal. Sí.
De la Mariscal, 25, ¿no, compañero?
25.
Correcto. ¿Necesita factura o voucher? Que si mira al final están viéndola sacando las maletas, me dijo. ¿Al del centro histórico o el de la Mariscal?
Mariscal. Muchas gracias.
Buenas.
Muy bien. Hasta luego. Oh, shiny. Cinturón de seguridad. ¿Y qué tal estás hoy?
Sí, bien, bien.
¿Bien?
Todo sin novedad. No queda más.
Bus. Not quite. Muy bien.
Ah, este de aquí está.
Ah, vale,
Está, justo
vale.
esto.
Muchas gracias.
Muy bien, llegamos. Hasta pronto, estoy a la orden.
Oh, what a taxi ride. Ok, para ti, señor. Gracias.
Dios le pague, le agradezco
Vale,
mucho.
buen día. Have I got everything? I've got no idea. Hasta luego. Folks, welcome to downtown Quito. It took us only about an hour to get here. It felt like maybe the main roads would be really busy, so we took every single shortcut that there was in the city. And some of those roads, I tell you what, Edinburgh's not so bad after all. Right, I think we're here. Fiesta! The party bus. Are we in here maybe? The woman was waving at me. Oh, gracias. Hola, perrito. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Ven aquí. Hola. Ah, tengo amigos. I'm a guest, I've paid. Cariño. Oh, she's beautiful. Number 5. Look at this place. Not just your kind of, you know, bog standard hotel. It's got some character. Is this us? Yes, number 5. So welcome to the Hotel Chacana. I'm so happy to be here, I tell you. There's nothing I want to do more than collapse on that bed right now, but I promised you 3 hotels in this video, so this is the 3rd one. I love it. It's got that kind of, well, I don't want to say Aztec because that might not be Ecuadorian, but you know what I mean. Love these covers as well. The bed looks very comfy. Got a TV. I can watch Candy Cane Lane and a lovely bathroom. I really like the sink, or the wash hand basin as you should call it. Nice shower, and that's my view out the window. Hello Quito. Aye, that drive from the airport was a wee bit mental, wasn't it? It's given me a bit of culture shock as well, but I'm so excited to get out and explore. Maybe not tonight though, you just got off an 11.5-hour flight and didn't really have much sleep before that either, did I? So I am going to collapse in this bed, and if I get anything to eat tonight, it'll be in the hotel downstairs. And then tomorrow we go and explore. In fact, we should have another couple of videos from this trip, and then maybe a bit of the journey home. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.